Righto. G'day everyone. Well, this is the famous Byron to Birdsville trip that we've been planning now for a couple of months in sunny Byron, which has now just turned to cloud and it's raining, but that's all good because we're heading west. We're going to be off the coast pretty soon. This is going to be day 2. We've already ridden up from Sydney yesterday, a fairly boring 800 k's up the Pacific Highway, but you get that on the big jobs. But yeah, we're going to be heading out, eventually getting to Birdsville, and then we're going to go further into the deserts and back to Sydney. So it's going to be a good ride. Come along for the trip. We're about to start day 3 now. It's 6:45 in the morning. We're in Charleville in Queensland. It's really cold. I didn't think it would be as cold as it is, but we've done, I think it's about nearly 2,000 k's since we left Sydney. A couple of 650k days in the saddle and another 800k day in the saddle on the first day. So this time we're going to be a bit more easy on the bikes. We're only going to do about a 500k day today, and then we're going to look at staying over. Where are we staying?
Windora.
Windora, that's right. So how's it going, Al?
Hey buddy. Going alright.
You alright?
Bit cold.
Yeah.
Sun's not quite up. So far so good.
We've got Matt over here is trying to figure out how to actually strap a tyre down without making this thing feel like a behemoth. How's it going, Matt?
Yeah, pretty good. Once we figure out how to put these tyres on, we're ready to go for the day.
Yeah, the Windora is about 50 k's that way, and that's going to be our stop for tonight. We've got another 400 or so k's to get to Birdsville after that, and we've only got one night in Birdsville, which is a bit of a shame, but you know we're on a tight schedule, so we'll get in there and do it. But yeah, I mean, you can have a go at it. This is Australia. I mean, it's barren and sparse, and you know, roos everywhere, and had an emu run out in front of me just before at about 100 clicks, and on the little Kawasaki managed to go all right with that. But that's been a real surprise, that Kawasaki. Like, it just keeps keeping on, and it's been sitting on 110k an hour for hours and hours and hours and hours on end, but it seems to be going quite good. It's you can see we've grabbed a spare tyre just in case. We were hoping we weren't going to have to change it, or we're still hoping that we're not going to have to change it, but you know, we'll just have to wait and see. We've also grabbed one for the Tiger, and I mean, the Tiger and the Tenere have just eaten this sort of stuff, and we knew it would. The KLR is a little bit out of its comfort zone. A lot of high speeds, like sustained solid speed of about 100k an hour, 120k an hour, which is not really its ballpark, but it's doing exceptionally well. So yeah, we'll knock over the next 50 k's and call it a day, I think, and go and have a beer. Cheers.
Here we are on the banks of the Cooper Creek, waterlised by bush poets over the years. We're only about 15 k's out of Windora, and you know, the creek here is looking pretty dry at the moment, but when she's flowing, it flows right down into South Australia, into Lake Eyre. So yeah, a couple of years ago when you would have seen all that water in Lake Eyre, this is where it comes from, a big wide basin that feeds into it. Beautiful spot to camp here, just outside town on the riverbank. Throw the yabby traps in, you get a good feed too. Fantastic location.
How good is this? How we go at this place? This is just unreal. Like, the expanse of this place is just incredible. This is Dean's Lookout. Matt can tell us a little bit more about it, and, but I mean, I'm just blown away. It's just massive.
Yeah, Dean Brook was part of the Brook family who owned most of Birdsville, and a lot of the country around here, all the big cattle properties are all part of the Brook family. Brooks have been in Birdsville for 3 generations, I think. And he was killed in a helicopter accident not far from here a few years ago. So yeah, they put this monument here to him, and it's just one of the most spectacular spots along the track in the Birdsville. It's the highest point, certainly.
Yeah, I mean, we've been cruising along now for probably about 2 hours, and the road's been good in some areas, a bit average in some other areas. But then you see this, so it's just like, this is why we've come riding. So have a look for yourselves.
The flies love it too.
Couple of hours to go, and we'll be in Birdsville. What's going on, Al?
Mate, we're running low on fuel. We're 200 k's from our takeoff point and still probably got another 200 to go till Birdsville. There's no petrol stations from here to Birdsville, so luckily we've carried some jerry cans with us, and hopefully the fuel we've got in the jerry cans will get us to Birdsville. With our calculations, we're not very smart, but I think we've calculated it right and we should get there just. So just filling up.
Well, we made it. We're in Birdsville. We actually made it yesterday, but we didn't get in until a bit late. We went out to Big Red, had a bit of a wander around there and took some photos. So yeah, I mean, long way for just one night's stay, but I mean, a hell of a trip. We've that road from out to Big Red yesterday, that was killer. Like that really gave you a good idea what the roads out here are like. So yeah, I mean, I've had a great time. And Alex, how about you, mate?
Yeah, it's been an experience. I haven't been out to these sort of places before. Mainly coastal roads I've ridden on, so it's good to actually get out and see part of Australia which I've never seen before. But it was bloody hard, that dirt road. I expected it would be a lot easier to ride on, to be honest, but had some big rocks and corrugations in the road and made it difficult. But I've enjoyed it. I'm looking forward to the next 2,500 k's home now.
How about you, Matt?
Yeah, mate, it's been a lot of fun. I've been out here before, but never on a bike, so new experience for me. Been tough going, but yeah, a lot of fun. Little steep learning curve.
Yeah. Oh, well, that was our Byron to Birdsville trip. We'll be taking the quick route on the way home, just to make sure we get home on time. But yeah, thanks for coming along the ride, and we'll see you next time on freewheeling. Cheers.
Cheers.
Yeah.